Or if you're here for the first, yeah.
We could just start right now.
No, I could rock it. Either way, I'm interchangeable. I could do that. Here we are, beautiful, sunny, absolutely gorgeous, Hermosa Beach, California. We're north of the pier. This is Court 2. I'm Jason DeBellis. And here go my boys, Mr. Friend, Mr. Brewster. Phil, Thin Beast, is playing with Avery. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Drost. And here we blow the whistle, go. That ball trickles into the tape and Kyle Friend to serve. No, sorry, Tim Brewster to serve. Excuse me. Phil on the cutback, and you know that's the poison you got to pick when you serve Phil, right? You got to, you know, his cutback on his line, like as far as like power, it's so difficult to stop. That's the one you got to eat.
I don't choose that poison. I don't serve him.
Yeah. Well, they served middle, and Phil took a whole lot of middle, right? I don't think they said I'm serving you, Phil, and here it comes. Thin Beast with the serve. I expect him to go a little righties cut, left shoulder. Yep, there it is. A little bit of a J hook by Kyle's everybody's best friend. Kyle brings a fan group with him, dude. Kyle Friend has a huge fan group with him, guys. Yo.
Can you drink while you work?
What's that?
Can you drink while you work?
Yes, I could drink. Drink is the only thing I can do. I can't do food until 6 o'clock. We got 2-1 for Phil with the ace. Expect him to not grow a brain on this. He's probably going to go to the same zone. No, this time zone 1. There's the shoot. Wow! Great recovery, but...
But isn't that where Phil went the first time and Kyle just stole it?
And here's the thing, too. If you're going to run shoots, you got to know who's blocking. You got to know Phil.
Serve.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
right
think he
there.
was serving Kyle.
Yes.
But then I did the first time and Kyle just tried to steal.
Yeah.
Her last name is?
Carter.
No, really?
Oh, this is beer? Hold up. Steve, this is beer?
Yeah. Yeah, you know that.
Yeah, they look just alike. Wow, short serve, 3-1. And there's your up and down teardrop, followed up by an Avery hit. Looking for 2. Brewster, wow, great touch by Phil, and there it is. And there goes Mr. Friend, Kyle's friend section. Steve, if this is beer, I can't drink this. I don't drink beer.
I'll take it.
Please, here. I thought it was vodka. Sorry, guys. I like girly drinks. I don't, you know. I like something cold and girly. Score is 2-3. Yeah.
You guys are sisters?
Yeah.
All right.
Do you know Aaron?
It's time we're going straight to Drost.
You know
Up and
No.
down set,
Thank you.
Avery.
Thank you.
Good recovery by Kyle. Tim. Brewster. Wow. Phil with a good touch, but super necessary swing. Open net. Tim Brewster, and let's zoom in on the friend crowd. Kyle's friendlies. That's what they call them. And our trumpet player is here.
All
Wait,
right.
did Tim have that a year
Probably
ago?
has it on his
Did
Huh?
Did Tim have that swing a year ago?
At the end of the year.
Okay.
At the end of the
Beginning
year.
of last year, I don't think he had
No,
that
in the
swing.
beginning of the year, I don't think so. But Gold Series, listen, Gold Series semifinals, right?
Yeah.
Semifinals, Gold Series semifinal Atlanta, and Gold Series semifinal Chicago.
Yeah.
So Kyle Friend, Tim Brewster, 2 Gold Series, 2 semifinal finishes. They've kind of arrived.
What happened?
Jason would know his name.
What's that?
What's the coach's name? The coach's name right behind me. Coach's name? Coach's name?
Oh, he's over there now. Far right corner.
Yeah. Far right.
Way over there.
What are you talking
Oh
about?
no, that's Leandro Pinheiro.
I'm not asking about him. I'm asking about.
No, we're asking about this handsome dude
Yes,
over here.
Yes.
And I was kidding when I said he doesn't speak English. He speaks the Queen's English. He's just pretending he don't understand.
We want to see more of that.
Yes.
And on 2 games.
I like it, yeah. Why not?
Hey, Megan.
Oh.
It's a beer, but
Are you coaching today? Or just chilling?
Let's go, A's.
Are you coaching today or just chilling?
Are you talking to me?
Sorry. No, him. Yeah.
Yeah. Have team
Yeah. Yep.
What's your name? Miles?
Yep.
Marco. Oh.
I told him that you speak the Queen's English, right? And when you don't want to talk to them, you're like, nah, it's only speak Portuguese. Just like Ricardo. Ricardo's like, I don't understand it. I'm like, yes, you do. You speak the Queen's English, man. You don't fool me. You know, I could get that app for $4.99 if I really wanted to talk. Back set and wow! Kyle, everybody's best friend. And the lead is cut to 1. Make sure I check the score right. I'm Jason DeBeas along with Kelly Campbell. Eric has done some terrific filmography this entire weekend.
Eric Cam.
Yes, Eric Cam.
Grabowski.
Let's do that. Yep. My man Steve Devlin and the SOB crew. And my bodyguard, the great Kelly Campbell.
Aaron Wex in the background.
And
yeah, Wax
and
is here.
Queen Daenerys, Braxton DeBeas back there. She's got 3 dragons. Well, if you watch the show, maybe 1.
She got nothing anymore.
I know. Yeah, I know, right? That dragon's like, y'all, that last dragon was like, y'all could all go to hell, I'm out. Nice freaking pass and wow. Great patience by Mr. Drost. Avery bops around the clock
Did
and
you say that dig was all about the block of Phil?
the dig was more about facing the hitter. If he doesn't face the hitter, the block doesn't really mean a whole lot. He's got to face the hitter. And Avery, some of his weaknesses on his twitch, he ends up facing a net, and directional integrity is just forward and one step, whatever. So on the cut, it goes right by him, and on the line over, he has to make a second move. But if he faces the hitter, New York machine gun, he's got 1 move to the ball. Yeah,
I agree with that.
yeah.
But I'm saying Phil forced that shot.
I think good blockers do, and Phil is still among the best in the world. Yeah, 100%. I co-sign with you on that one. Position 1, expect the back set. A little bit of a emergency bump, and Kyle Friend.
That's really good.
Kyle Friend might very well be the best blocker no one's talking about right now. Full-time back row defender last year, and at the end of the year, handing out blocking lessons. Yeah. Well, people stopped calling you small, right? Like Trevor Crabb, when he was blocking, no one ever called him small because he blocked big. You know. I see a Buffalo Bills fan. Yes.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
Position 1, that ball luft balloons out of bounds. It's now 8-7.
Where are they playing?
They're warming up on that court right there, but they're playing in stadium next.
Who's that?
Taylor and Taylor.
Winners bracket match, yeah. Taylor and Taylor against who?
I think they're playing.
Did Hagen
Miles
lose?
and Chase.
Oh,
Yeah.
Hagen lost already, right? Yeah.
Yep, I watched that one.
Hagen and Logan lost.
Miles and Chase? No. Because Miles and Chase already lost. Didn't Miles Evans and Chase
I'll be
lose
back,
yesterday?
They won today.
Okay.
They're not in the winners bracket.
All right, got you.
Can you keep your eye?
Probably like
keep
5
your eye on
o'clock.
So they're
One
not
eye or
playing the
two?
crab.
that? 2 eyes.
But the last games are important because those are play-ins for the quarters or whatever.
Yeah, so they're not playing the Taylors.
There's the up and down set. Avery Drost over the line. Yeah.
I don't know. They're one of the 4.
Avery Drost,
I think they must be because Alan
former coach at Miracosta High School. Won the state championship 2 years ago and is no longer there. Has kind of moved on to other ventures.
Crab Islands.
Former coach at MB Surf. For my South Bay people, a little shout out for them. Phil, wow, left shoulder serve handled okay. And there's the cutover that Kyle sees all the time, man. Kyle Friend, outside hitter, Long Beach State.
You say on that serve, that was not a bad pass.
No, I think he did a great job facing his angle, which allows the angle, his platform to face the net. It's always a win. There's a right shoulder serve, okay. Wow, more than okay on that. Avery loves that wrist away, man. Give him an inch, he'll take a yard on that one, and now it's 10-9. One of the more beloved players on the tour, right? You can't say too many mean things about Avery.
Casey loves him.
Yeah.
Who do I love?
Which Casey? Oh, this Casey. Sorry.
I'm a fan of Avery Gross myself.
Yeah.
I love him.
How did we see that?
Yeah.
With his
It's a
eyeball.
good video, man. Yeah.
From the middle.
It wouldn't surprise me terribly if Phil actually watches a lot of video. Like he can beat a lot of people straight up without watching and make in-game like adjustments at the technical timeout, but it wouldn't surprise me to see for him to be like, no, he's doing it. Yeah.
He knows they like the sheet said.
And why
Yeah.
didn't they match today? I need to ask him.
Why did they what?
I wonder why Avery don't match today.
I don't know. It's a good question. Laundry day?
Well, Gary hand wash that shit.
Man,
done that.
yes, I'm sure.
So I'm just saying, team growth.
Wow. Great dig, and
Actually, no.
Tim Brewster trying to do a little bit too much. We're at the technical timeout.
I'm literally gonna ask you later.
Yeah.
Come on, now, a lot of teams don't. Especially teams that are trying to get
When is guys? When is Manhattan Sixes?
And grab a drink. And
Six man. Casey,
Tell him to save your seat.
Casey, question you may know.
save my seat.
Or you save it. You save
You
it.
want to sit in my seat?
No, why don't you were asking me?
No, she's gonna go to her car.
Okay.
This is like
Unless you want to come.
this is like the blind leading the blind. These two girls.
Oh, sorry guys.
Matt,
Pretty sure it won't hurt.
Matt, my man Matt's top ref right now,
Want me to take
doing
your
his
trash?
thing.
Eric, trash. Whoa.
Oh yeah, you can do that.
Where's Brock? She's still. She's like, I'm talking to you. My girl don't talk to strangers. My kid's got a Brooklyn dad. She know what's up.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Back from the technical timeout.
My sister.
She's coming back. She will return.
My daughter's 16, she still watches SpongeBob. I like SpongeBob.
So do we.
He hasn't done that one
I had that too.
Charge!
The one
Dude, the bugle players in the house.
great.
Yes.
That it's real.
Do you know when Six Man is?
Yeah.
End of the month.
Tell me.
No,
Yeah.
August 6th. August 6th.
Yeah, my friend Chris is playing on it.
Oh,
Chris
awesome.
Johnson.
Oh, KJ. Yeah.
Yeah. He's in my really good
Boy,
friends.
dude. Since we're in a conversation about nice guys, KJ, awesome, dude.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We came on the podcast actually. We talked for like an hour, 49 minutes,
He's
man.
a sweetie pie.
Yeah.
He just, you know.
Is he still with champion CPA?
Huh?
Chris Austin, is he still with those guys?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why?
Oh
What do you
no.
mean? Wait, what do you mean by with?
Hmm?
What do you mean by with?
Like, is he still working with Chris Austin for a championship performance?
Oh,
Yeah.
for the.
I don't know. Did my silence say more? That was more Chekhovian, right? Like
Yeah.
it's more about what was not said than what was on
Yeah,
that one.
exactly.
Yeah.
100%. I read people.
Yeah.
So.
Shit, you didn't need to read me well on that. I think my face. I think I gave away the
Maybe
house on
a
that
dumb
one. Yeah.
person could figure that out.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
Well, I'll just say it on camera. Chris makes a lot of freaking enemies because of his attitude. I personally like the guy, but I ain't gonna lie on camera about him. He's just, and nor am I gonna attack him personally.
Sure. I mean,
Yeah.
100%.
He also came on a podcast. I tried really hard to get him to smile, just
Oh, really?
and do it. Yeah, but KJ was awesome. KJ was in studio actually. He did had to create some room, of course, right? Because you know how big he is, right?
Oh,
You had to-
yeah.
yeah. And he's with Pro Play. I think he was coaching club with Pro Play. Yeah.
He's very good to talk to.
Yeah.
We've had multiple really good, deep conversations.
Yep. Yes. And that's something a lot of people don't know about that guy.
Yeah.
You see tall athlete, you just think.
He just keeps to
Yeah.
himself, you know? He
Yeah.
doesn't like drama.
Yeah. And sometimes to avoid drama, right?
Yeah.
Pursuant to that, keep to yourself. Yeah.
Yeah.
One cannot be betrayed if one doesn't have a people. And with that being said, middle serve, creating a string out of the middle. Avery, wow. A little too much sidearm torque on that one. As a result, out of bounds. But he loves sets out of the middle. Expect to see another serve out of the middle because I think they're trying to lead him that way. Yep, no, this one's short. This one drifts to the pin more,
That's a
and
great line.
Avery,
Great line, Abe!
terrific read, right? Yeah.
I thought he was going to go high line there for a second.
Yeah.
definitely run before.
Oh, yeah.
He picked up the high line.
Yeah.
Big shout out to Lost Traveler, my guys from Florida. Carlos Jimenez, Tyler Penberthy, doing good things out there, man, for juniors. Phil with the serve. Expect Phil to go middle or position 4. There's middle. Kyle had to take a bunch of that. And Tim Brewster. Wow. And we got to switch. We got to check that score if that's a true switch. I think it's 14s. Who's got 14?
Wow.
I do.
She said, wow. They gotta make a card. They gotta make a cartoon of you and doing the voiceover. And definitely caricature the body, man.
Yeah?
Yes.
Yes, Kyle.
Because people will see that and be like, nah, that's just a cartoon. A real person don't look like that. It's like, actually, no. She does.
I've seen something.
Yeah. She on that Jane Fonda workout. 15, 14.
How'd you know?
From the Sir Mix-a-Lot song. So your girlfriend rolls a Honda. Playing workout tapes by Fonda.
But mine, they got a motor back on.
Anaconda. Tin, 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 tin. So, all right.
Volleyball. I have no idea what these kids are talking about.
Nah. We went from Baby Got Back to Anaconda. Who's the artist for Anaconda again? Is it Nicki? Nicki, yeah. She is gross. No. This one in the backseat of my car saying, oh my God, look at her butt. It's my 6-year-old.
Doing it.
Yes.
Kyle wants
16, 15, yes he does.
Kyle did not press on that ball.
Yeah. These two have a very, very good relationship on and safe to say off the court as well. But when they're on, they're just as good as anybody. I got to tell you, they went through some rough patches in Huntington Beach, and I mean I coached against them, but they really shouldn't have went to the third set. We took the second set on sheer will, but when they're on, I mean, what more can I say? They go to Brewster. And good touch by Phil, and Phil, wow, sees the read. I do have a personal bias of cheering for people who are inclusive and inclusive. Yeah, they're like Evan Corey, humble brother, Louisiana, inclusive. Kristen Nuss, Taryn Cloth, loyal to her people.
Have you called any girls' games today?
Yeah, Haley. I call Haley Harward and against Kelly Kalinsky and
Number 1 seed.
Oh, what happened with Kelly? Did Kelly win?
They lost.
No, they lost. They lost to Carly Kahn and Denneberg, Lexi Denneberg. Carly's having one of those tournaments, Kelly.
She's
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
I've never seen her play before. That was great. I really
First time I saw Carly play, the last AVP in Florida, she hooked up with Jen Ketty. 3 days notice, hey, let's play, and they won. They won the whole thing.
Oh, I heard about that.
Nice little honeymoon thing, And it was also the first time I saw Jen Ketty. I know she was playing with who's the other girl that she played with? Also starts with a K. It'll come up. So here we are, 17, 15. You're afforded 1 timeout apiece. Head coach, once again, Leandro Pinheiro. I have respect for that man. A lot of respect. Against Phil and Avery Drost, who No, they got a coach.
Oh, okay. They didn't yesterday.
Sorry, those chips fell.
He was coach. I think he's coaching 2 teams, so they've always had him, but maybe they had him for someone else. Yeah, I bet they wish they had him when they lost to freaking Frischman. Phil with the serve, methodical, traditional.
Really, Kalinsky had about 8 blocks in that match.
There's your serve to position 1, handled nicely, and that's the serve that's going to beat Phil, or the set. You don't want to go too fast where you set him into the block. You want to go just fast enough to keep Phil honest on the option, but just slow enough where he can drop his shoulder. A very John Mayer-esque swing, if you will.
In the big blocker, you need less time to get up there.
It's true, yeah. We got,
Quick set doesn't always work.
wow, Phil.
Smart play.
Yeah.
just so good.
Yeah. And you know the crazy thing is, he had line on that too.
Watching him play against Blinsky,
Who? Was that?
Avery and Phil.
Yeah.
I thought Avery was passing low the whole time. Like, you're not giving Phil a chance to ball too.
Or set. The dude's, yeah, right. And at this level, you're not going to see the old man pass. That's a double, and he knows it.
Trying to be all
Yeah. And Tim Brewster's going to do a little Chewbacca move, right?
See, another reason why I agree, because I watch all the players out here, and not one of them generally says thank you to like the volunteers.
And he does.
Avery does every time.
I
Yeah.
always watch that.
Not one single girl that plays
And we-
did, and none of the guys I've seen.
And you know what? We were just talking about that like 2 minutes ago. What you're saying right now, we were
Yeah.
just talking about that.
Really?
Yes. And we were naming names of people like Avery.
Yeah.
Kristen Nuss, thanks everybody. She's Louisiana virtuous, okay? Chrissy Jones, if you remember her, played with Zanamuno. Classy to the last.
Yeah, like you don't have to say it every time, but every so often, definitely
No.
say thank you. Like it's not that hard.
And it would mean everything in the world for that kid. Just a high five or a shout
I
out.
used to love when I used to bring my stepdaughter down
Yeah.
here back in the day.
Yeah.
Casey Jennings would have the throw the ball back and forth with the ball girl, and the kids loved it.
Wow, what a dig. Phil!
Nice try. Nice job, Avery.
Do you remember that when Casey Jennings
Yes.
would throw the ball back and forth?
He played catch with like fans in the back. Casey was really good.
Ball kid all the time.
Yep. But he would do it with the kid in the crowd too. He'd literally toss it out and back in. No, but I don't want to gloss over what she just said. She's talking about someone specific. Classy to the last.
We all love Avery. We know that here.
Ah.
And I'm glad he went out a winner, like Miracosta, him coaching him. Like Miracosta's always had the name, but I'm like, where the hell's the title to go with the name? And when it was time for him to deliver, he did. Because I'm a little colder than him. You are what your record says you are. You're this great school. Where's your title? That dude, when push came to shove, when it counted, delivered. So another positive attribute about this
I
guy.
was in the stands that day, sir.
Yep. Oh, you were? Yeah. Yeah. To me, because you can't be a prima donna and lose. You can be a prima donna and win. You can't be in my book, and then the rest of the world outside of this bubble, you can't be no prima donna and lose. I'm a Bill Parcells guy. You are what your record says you are. That's why they call him the big tuna, because he's a cold fish.
Parcells, I remember.
Yes.
Parcells would have been a giant rock star today when all the press conferences are videoed.
Yeah.
His press conferences were legendary.
Yes, he'd be one of the most intolerable coaches today in this soft as cotton generation.
One time
He would literally say that was stupid.
One time,
And
I
he's
saw,
like, what
one time I saw a press conference and
Yeah.
they're like, this running back, they're like, is he going to play next week? He goes, I don't know. Talk
Yeah,
to the
we'll see,
trainers.
yeah.
Talk to trainers. And they're like, well, we can't talk to trainers. He's like, why not?
Yeah.
He's like, 'cause we're not allowed to. He goes,
It's like this guy won MVP last year. Is like, what?
Okay, go, Bill,
What does that mean now? Yeah, got it.
But so Bill says, talk to the trainers. He says, we can't. Why not? Because that's your rule, Bill. You don't let us. He's like, well, I guess we're not going to find out.
And from Bill Parcells to Bill Belichick, who was one of Bill Parcells' Jedis. Very, very similar conversations. Yeah.
He just doesn't have any conversations.
No.
They ask him a question, he go, getting ready for next week.
We're on to Cincinnati. Yeah. They did a parody of him. It's like, Bill, we heard your house is on fire. He said, fires happen all the time. That's what insurance is for. I'm like, holy shit. 1820, we got a situation. Not Jersey Shore style, Hermosa Beach style. Let's go. Expect him to go position 1. No, he's going to go left shoulder. Yep, left shoulder, Drost. Create string out of the middle. That's their best shot. And that's their best dig, and there's the result. But can they transition? Wow, great cover. And that's the low set that's going to get you in trouble, man. Did Phil get a touch? Yeah. But if there's...
See what you mean there. That set wasn't good for him.
No, but great strategy. Avery's left shoulder, because Avery won't ask for a pin set. Avery's just he's a classic beach guy. He's gonna follow ocean to strand.
Right.
So watch, left shoulder, no, this time right shoulder. A back set, okay, there's the adjustment. And there's the game, okay. Yeah. There it is. Oh, we saw the veins. Yeah. Casey, I'm so glad you said that about Avery, because I'm mic'd up right now,
Yeah.
and that like those kind of guys. That just classy to the last.
I love the contrast. Avery's always been fun.
Yeah. So Kel, remember the AVP 2015? Avery Drost, Bill Kalinske. He was full-time defender. They made semifinals against Bill Kalinske. It was awesome. Yeah. There it is. Is your butt like falling asleep from?
I just don't like sitting that long. That's why
No,
I get up
yeah.
every time it stops.
Like I asked could fall asleep, man. I mean,
Maybe you could do an exhibition play for us.
And she's like, no, I need to get up too.
Because it goes numb, it really does. It causes atrophy.
I
We
need
don't
to
want
stretch
that.
for like 20 minutes
No.
first.
I work
It's
on
true.
the buns so they don't get atrophied.
He's like, did you say buns?
Well, we're glad you do.
Well, not to be selfish, but I definitely do it for
Looks like
myself.
one. Remember the old days people would have panning? They'd
And
have
I'm glad you do.
like a piece of aluminum
So much. I
pan.
appreciate
Yeah.
Like with our machine.
Do you see the solar charger? The solar panel?
What do you
I've
do?
never seen one that
You do
big.
what I was doing?
That's probably more effective. I've seen little ones.
Shoulders on the bench.
He was the guy I told you that got a strike.
Yeah, or whatever.
From YouTube.
You do a lot of squats.
Remember last night someone messaged me, he got a strike for filming? Yeah. And he told me it was from a company in New York that's partnered with the AVP.
So, I mean, if you think about it, like,
That it wasn't even the AVP, it was a partner, a New York partner with the
Well,
AVP.
but if it's a partner, that's
actually
your job.
strictly work on like your
On behalf of
your like RDLs and like that.
But how can Travis Mueller put up his video for Sandcastle on center
You're
court?
like,
But squats?
And he didn't even tape a whole match. He was just doing sounds and half
physical area, physical therapy.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
has Travis been posting?
So that's my game.
Well, that's pretty cool. Are
He
you
did
in
center
Ireland,
court,
or do you work for-
which is ESPN. That's not even Bally's, dude.
I watched it with both
Yeah.
eyeballs.
But I've been to
Well, I told him to appeal. I told him because you're not filming home matches, less is more. You have an argument if less is more. It's a fair use
I like
stat.
Stretch Lab. I'm down with it. I go to the one at El Segundo.
I have my own mobile business now.
You do stretch lab?
I worked there for 3 years, but I have my own business.
Oh,
now.
awesome.
I do mobile.
Oh, I love that.
Wow, what a dig!
All that.
Kyle
You let me know. I got
yeah.
you.
with the set. Reset on this. Drifter set. Drost! Saw it. Read it. Pounded
Go
it.
right now.
Okay. Okay. How much? When do we start the clock?
What's
Okay.
No, seriously. I'm
Avery Drost to serve. Avery with the cool blue shades. Here we go.
Yeah. I mean, I'm mobile.
Wedbush, one of his sponsors. I actually played with Wedbush in Florida. Actually, one
Call
of
time.
they have two. Wedbush has two sons or whatever that actually play. So,
He's got to work.
I didn't even know there was a person.
oh, we got a little bit of a lift call, maybe.
Man,
Yep.
hot out there.
A little bit sticky.
Just doing some warm
Good call. If it's is it beer? Is it vodka? Oh, she's like I was listening to you, coach. Kelly, they got my back. My girls got my back. It's not beer. Try it. Yeah, we share.
You want me to open it now?
Yes, I would love for you to open it now.
No, thank you. Thank you.
I have not.
Look.
I don't like that.
Hey, hold. Is it a White Claw?
Just texted you. That's me.
It might be beer.
What a shot.
Try it.
She's feeling that chair right there.
Oh, try it.
Are you using that chair? I mean, it's my
And look, I
table.
that's
No, we got a table in the back. Thank you so much. How was it?
You know, I don't like it. I don't know what you feel.
There's a little beer taste to it.
812-593-5428.
Oh yeah.
Okay, cool. Perfect. All right.
I remember they tried to give Miles Partain a White Claw when he won Atlanta. And the announcer's like, he's 20, he can't drink.
No.
It was funny. It was like Cameron Irvin's like Kodak moment.
Got it. Got it. Oh.
Wow, and there's Phil, option for option, if you will.
I'm going to stay on standby over there for those guys.
Phil Dalhausser, the best option hitter, has not been on the Option Podcast.
Stadium?
Makes you wonder.
I don't know if they're going to let me in there. You have a
Maybe
coach
he's
back.
bitter you stole his name.
He is.
Don't you worry about how I get my
Maybe I'm bitter.
I told you, I
Right?
have to
Maybe I'm one of those guys that's like, you know what, screw you. Nah, respect to Phil.
such a good snap.
Wow,
And the rehab-
nice tweener serve, and you better cover Tim. Tim, if you got, sorry, I'm being a little a prisoner of the moment here, but I from 30 feet off, yeah.
I know, but those blocks can go
Whenever
anywhere.
you're-
Like, I don't, you know, I
Sorry, that was really hard. I didn't mean to
Yeah, I was like, geez.
break your-
I put-
because I was like opening that
Okay.
and doing that at the
Stress
same
my
time.
pinky
You
right
were
now.
so my partner in crime, Kelly Campbell, says the blocks can go anywhere, and she's right. I don't think she's wrong
I
on
know,
that.
girl.
And sometimes you pick your poison. I co-sign on it a little bit.
Guys, get your
Jason, how you
And
doing without me, buddy?
we're good, man. Doing good. You want the mic over there?
No,
It's long enough.
I'm gonna finish the warm ups. I'm kind of on
Nice.
standby.
Cool, man. This is one of those matches that was close
Yeah,
all the way,
assistant
and
coach.
Phil took over. You know, with the option.
Taylor and Taylor.
Yeah. And I'm glad.
Crab on crab.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wow, Avery Drost.
so good.
There's your switch. Great elevation. Great follow through. Aaron, I listened to the previous match. Great job, man.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
Awesome.
and the volume was perfect.
Great.
Like,
Well, count me in after I'm done doing
Yeah.
reps.
the more I could do this, the better. Going
Yeah. I
going
think
into
we play off each other well.
you know, Motherlode. I don't know, maybe New York. I don't know. I miss New York.
I wonder if we could do it remote at the same time,
You know, that's what
I did it remote.
like on Zoom or something.
I did it remote. Remember pandemic?
Yeah, but
I
I'm
was.
saying me and you like different locations.
Yeah. We could, but we need someone to actually set up the camera.
Oh!
Who's on site? You can't, right?
Oh wow.
And Avery has been coming up with big plays when it counts in these critical moments. And as far as momentum is concerned, Avery Drost.
I know. All right, guys, I'll be back.
There's a timeout. Mr. Wex,
let me
see you in
know.
a minute, man.
Good luck to your
Nice
players.
seeing you.
Taylor versus Crab versus Crab, huh?
Yeah, you know how that goes. Everyone's like, oh my god, brothers facing each other.
I will say Trevor won 4 of the last 6, so very interesting. But Taylor's record here in Hermosa against his brother, Taylor's a perfect 3-0. So
Oh, so
Yeah.
I
pretty good
also
on the
like the way
watch.
Taylor's playing right now.
he's playing better in a sense that he's not cutting corners. Like you'll see him do a lot of hot dog shit in the past, like one-arm digs or these little low O-man digs to show off how easy it is. And somewhere along the way, maybe some coach out there told him the game's more beautiful when you fucking do it right. And look, this ain't a crap on Taylor day. I support the guy.
Take you
I've seen him
square
down on
dancing.
second by himself as a coach.
Line
Laying
dancing.
down shots.
You know?
It
It helps.
That's actually fun.
Look, learning with Jake and rolling with Rich Lamborn definitely helps and benefits your career as well.
Oh, I saw some Instagram
Young
photos
Rosie,
on
too.
Tommy's.
Yes.
It looked like you guys were having some.
That's Trevor with Rosie.
It's like some, like all the Gold's Gym stuff. You guys.
Avery Drost.
Cool, she's coming.
Jump floater, goes straight to Kyle Friend, and yeah. Now here's the problem I may have with the jump set. The whole purpose of jump setting is because you have court vision to hit onto. He had the court vision, so he's not looking. Miles, when he hits on 2, it's because he sees nobody up.
Am I blocking you?
You look at the Swedes play, right? The Swedish players. If they jump set to someone, it's because they knew they drew the guy.
Right.
And that's something Miles right
Not
now.
draw the block.
No,
I was expecting to hit it.
no, and I really don't like the face the net jump set either, because the margin for error increases to overpasses or behind the hitter's head, or even a double. Wow, that ball dropped like a ton of bricks. Great recovery, Kyle! Turns lemons to lemonade.
Eric, that never happens when we take a pass.
That's Kyle, everybody's best friend. He's definitely got the following. Let me tell you something. They come back, get a dig, get an ace. Wow, Phil, great footwork. Did you see the great footwork on Phil? Kyle too, a great footwork on his, and Avery, who's gonna blink? Jost. Oh, gets blocked! Way off the ground. Did you almost his head on that one? Kyle, everybody's best friend.
And also a better beach coach.
Who, Kyle? Yeah.
Many of these gentlemen.
As far as beach coaches go, with the 4 of them, yeah, Kyle wins. I'll give.
He's a coach at better at beach.
Yeah. And, well, of course, plug better at beach, man. Mark Burek, my man. Queens native, baby. Oh, and another block!
Josie Jones. Take your.
And you know the crazy thing is, Avery's usually a better pin hitter than he is out of the middle, and this is Avery's best set, Avery's best shot, and Kyle Friend is shutting it down.
Coach just said what you've been saying all day.
What?
These blocks are because you're serving in the right location.
Yeah. Avery Drost with a fix it.
Kyle and Timmy's
Like,
coach
if you
just
just
said.
watch their feet, like,
What's that?
Kyle and Timmy's coach just said what you've been saying.
Yeah.
These blocks are because
It's in the
you're
player box,
serving in the right location.
Yes.
it's in the box.
So on this side, expect him to serve right shoulder, isolation play to the pin. And on the switch, this switch, when they serve, they're going to serve his left shoulder, and he's creating his string inside. So if Avery continues to create his string inside, they're going to be competitive on defense. However, if Avery goes back set, new problems for Kyle Friend and Tim
So, yeah,
Brewster.
the girls get 14,000, the guys get 14,000.
Outside set, and wow. Boy, did Kyle beat the I formation on that one. Blocker moves left, Digger moves left. Mr. Friend goes right.
I think it was a 4 by Phil Red.
Yeah. So Kyle was on the podcast too, and we had I'll tell you in a minute. And there's an ace! Oh my goodness, great serve, little heavy topspin, broke at the end.
All good, Abe. Next one. Can't do anything about it.
Yeah.
Coach Carter over here.
Just make sure she doesn't drown.
Just saying what I would want.
Oh, just another Coach Carter.
Wow, good serve to Phil. There's the up and down Phil. Wow.
Yeah, so it's
Like Dalhausser just turns it
right
over.
here, and she's like going to the straight to the Look at his reach is ridiculous.
Well, she thinks she can swim, right?
His high one is like everyone else's
Let's
down.
go, Phil.
Phil with the serve. He's had a lot of success out of the middle. Maybe take something off, drop a little shorty. There's a middle serve. This time Kyle covers a ton of it. And that's a pretty good set. That's a very good set, and good things happen when you hit the crap out of it. Mr. Friend makes it 9-9.
I'm like, where did it go?
Hey, it's a family show here on Aircam. Aircam.
I didn't do nothing.
Is it the Bundys family? Oh, you said family show. I'm like, what family? Wow, Brewster with the cut. There's the dig, and great cover set. And this time, Kyle again. Is this the game? He hands out blocking lessons again. That's block number 3 for set number 2.
Phil's poke went straight down and Timmy picked that up.
I had a flashback in Atlanta. He blocked Taylor and Taylor 14 times in the 2 sets to
5 already.
yeah, he's got 3 to set alone.
Atlanta last year.
Drifter set, yeah. Oh, there's number 4!
Wow, he's
Yeah.
he's killing it.
But that last play,
So what was the Mancurian code word? Was it tutorial? Right? The Mancurian code word, Kel. Tutorial. Whoa, locked in.
The famous Jason DeBellis.
Yep. And this time, they go right shoulder, and that's a mistake. Yeah. And Avery responds accordingly.
Can you spin the logo on there? Spin the logo.
This game is brought to you by White Claw. It's beer in disguise. Thanks a lot, guys.
for people that don't like beer.
I asked for a girly drink.
Got you.
She brings me White Claw.
Well, because I can't
Which
have
is
beer, it
basically
makes me look
Zima.
pregnant.
This is making me look really unhealthy,
Yeah, but you're just
I brought that back.
It really is.
so. No, look at that. That's
Do you know how many podcast shows I got coming up just showing up here?
white ass.
Just showing up today. I got like 4 fucking episodes in a row, man.
Turn the camera back on.
Well, the ref, Matt, he's gonna come on. I want to talk to more referees. In fact, in a perfect world, I'd like to have 4 refs and do like a round table. Yeah, round table, like all of them at the same time.
Get Lars, my boy Lars.
Yes, Lars is awesome, man.
That'd be very interesting.
2 weeks ago, I did a round table just coaches, all 5 coaches. 2 weeks ago, I did a round table just coaches. It was Todd Rogers, John Kessel, we all know him, right? Mark Fishman, who's a former USA coach, and Joe Rich, who was Todd's assistant, and now the head coach at UC Davis. Round table. Fantastic,
Carter,
yeah.
Coach Carter, meet Coach Carter.
More of that in our lives, right?
I'll let Coach Carter. Right here.
We can spend probably 25 minutes just talking about hands. You know? I had, remember Doc Vandermeer, David Vandermeer? I had him and Jeff Samuels on, and we called a ref on the phone, Dave Carson, and Dave Carson answered 25 minutes of hands questions about hands. Yeah, stood tall. Well, a lot of refs go hiding. No, he stood tall.
11-10 in the second set.
It's 11-11 right now. Oh, 12-10. Sorry, scratch that.
We need to win this set.
Expect Kyle Friend to go right shoulder again until they fix that. Avery creates his string more out of the middle, and man, is he in his head or what on that one? Yeah. It also looked like he took a jump as if he was going to shoot and not hit.
Even though I was.
Like sometimes you're going to go shot. You got to make sure you jump for power. Yeah. We had a drill at LMU where the girls would just call shot, shot, shot. You heard it at Loyola Marymount? John Mayer, we had a drill. 3 practices in a row where the girls, if they saw body language, they would say shot, shot, shot. Just approach and this and that. So, because they teach you ball, hitter, ball. Like you don't want to get mesmerized by hitter body language. But with that being said, if you see the hitters jump and you know they ain't got it, you got to say shot, shot, shot. But basic rules, ball, hitter, ball. Phil, serve out of the middle. Boy, did that drop. And Kyle, and an immediate call. I got to respect that call. That's a double. And most refs, I like the call because
I get it, because he pulled it from his knee.
let me tell you why I like the call. A lot of fans think how a double is how it comes out. That is demonstrably false. A double is how it comes in. So if you hear a whistle blow the same time he touches it, he's making the right call.
He brought it down.
Now look, in the South Bay, yes. In the South Bay, you can catch and throw it, and as long as it doesn't spin, you're good. But I've seen Phil double hit balls that came out clean. So, right? And I have 2 volleyball players here, and you've all seen balls that people that double that actually came out clean. So we know it's not about spin. Wow, speaking of good sets. Nice. Wow, that ball easy dig. Looking to get to 13. Doug. Bump set. Brewster. Oh! Is out of bounds. And Phil said, try to make me go to rehab. And he said, no, no, no.
I like that. Is that original or you've used that before? Come on.
Yeah.
I've been hanging around for 3 days.
There's an old saying, good artists create, but great artists steal.
And then just get the timing a little better.
You think Shakespeare had an original play his whole fucking life? No.
All right, that's the first time I heard.
Shakespeare has stolen something called Senecan characters from the Greek playwright Seneca. So all of Shakespeare's characters came from the Greek playwright. In essence, Shakespeare bit. He bit. Brewster and friends. Yeah. Yeah. Again, which goes back to what I said. Good artists create. Seneca created. Shakespeare stole.
All right, we'll give 1 point to him. Brewster gets a point for saying thank you.
Now, for the people that don't see who else is behind this camera, there is definitely not an unbiased thing going on. We got the Avery section here. Yep. Up.
Yeah, Dave!
And the woo came from my new friend Casey, who's actually kind of turning into one of my favorite Caseys. I like your style, young lady. I really do. No, but I like how she was upfront about like karaoke. She didn't act fake about it. She's real. This girl's real.
From the Midwest.
Avery Drost, where should he go on this one, girls? What do you say? What do you think?
Brewster.
Middle? You think middle again or position 4?
Middle.
Yeah. That goes straight to Kyle. Okay, pass by Kyle. And that's the high shoot. That's in. And that's the shoot you want. You want it high enough where it's not literally into Phil's hands and not too fast where Phil's like, I gotcha.
I thought that was hitting
All
me.
good, next one, guys.
He had a Long Beach State flashback on the go ball, if you will. Alan Knipe coach. And wow, what a serve! And I don't want to sound like a hater, but I think that hit the inside part of his left hand. I think that was half serve, half good mistake.
I missed it.
Yeah. But to quote another guy, to steal another quote, luck is the residue of design.
Luck is
We
the
love happy
residue of
accidents.
design.
Yes.
I agree. I agree. Now that it's dropping in.
Yeah.
and
Like
I-
if someone serves and hits the tape, they still have to serve, right? They still have to serve
I
it.
do that all the time.
So Max Kellerman said that luck is the residue of design. From actually, he got fired formerly of ESPN. Max Kellerman. He was doing first take with Stephen A. Smith.
It's a bad week for announcers.
You're looking over there like something happened. Now I gotta look.
You have a thought?
No,
I never have.
I was just.
So we got New York. We got
That
New
was-
York guys in the house.
Did I just catch
How
something
did they
here?
ever find their
I
way
did.
to-
I'll disregard. I promise.
Disregard.
All right, cool. I'm I'm here. I'm right here.
It's just really pleasant.
Hey, I got your back, girl. Still my homie.
Well,
Can't be wrong.
I'm also from New York.
You are?
Yeah, Rochester.
Rochester. I'm Upper West Side, baby. 87th and West End, Upper West Side.
I can hear all
Yeah.
of it.
Can't be wrong.
Originally from Flatbush Avenue, Brooklyn.
Okay.
Went to Dewey, but
All your brothers went to Portland, where I met them all.
oh, nice. Cortland's a freaking
Yeah.
dude. That is the school for some of the hottest women. Like, you got rich fat white girls, but I'm telling you, they got some hotties there, dude.
It's a physics
Yeah.
school, so there's tons of athletes.
Yes. She's like, do you see the workout? See the workout? See the booty? See the workout? Casey's like, I know you're talking about me.
I'm just here.
She's like, I'm here so I don't get fined. Wow, good serve by good pass. That's fine. That's fine. You gotta serve them some. You can't just let them hog the middle. You gotta serve them some.
Rally.
Oh.
And look who won the rally. I'd like to be one of these people that say the ends justifies the mean, but you probably won't see that serve again. But super necessary. You got to stop him from crowding the middle. Yeah. Well, I think he probably meant to go more to position 4, but at the same time didn't want to serve wide. So he went safe and high to Phil. You're not gonna see that twice. Nope. Wow. Great pass. Oh, not great pass. Good pass. Avery left balloon. It is now 18-14.
Jason, were you a indoor collegiate guy?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
So I was gonna say you would know Mark Bird from East Coast then, but you
I would,
generation
yeah.
before him though.
Yeah. I played 1 year at Hunter. I was there for a cup of coffee one semester,
Okay,
and
so
then
when did you transition to beach?
when I moved here, the only beach I knew was Central Park. Yeah, but it was very easy. It was. Let me tell you why it was easy. Because if you could take care of first hit, you could play anywhere. This is why the best beach players are former indoor players. Because you could take care of first hit on grass court, beach, volleyball. It's a win. And I think you agree with that. Because you can figure out things just constantly taking care of first hit. Kyle Friend, great example. Former indoor player, Long Beach State, takes care of first hit, figured it out. We got 15-18, Phil with the serve. Expect him to go middle or maybe position 4. There it is! Position 4. What a bring back! And Kyle Friend, another quote. Shout out to my enemy, shout out my competitors. Woo! If looks could kill them, my style might body ya. Body ya. Body ya. If looks could kill them, my style might body ya. Woo!
Nice boys.
I have lost my commentary decorum.
Any thoughts, Casey?
Do you see why I need to practice? I totally lost my shit. I lost my decorum.
I still supporting them.
And there's position 1, ISO play, antenna dig. He knew he had to go. He touched it. He touched it, right? He knew he had to go. Yeah. And there's your switch. But look, here's.
No, he touches. Then he threw it in the net.
I know. Yeah, you're right. Now here's an opportunity. The other side of the net, would you say is the advantage side? Not a whole lot of wind, but if you consider any side of the net advantage side, it's probably that side, the other side. Yeah.
Can you just jump right up here, you think?
I say Avery go heavy top spin middle, drop middle, or serve the lefty's right shoulder, position 1.
In?
Well, let's watch a little volleyball first.
This one goes middle, a little shooty, handled okay. Wow, what a great read. He almost over, dude. He read that. Dude, he read that so well. He almost ran past it.
His whole arm, his face was, oh my gosh, it was crazy. I'm a fan.
He ran that so well, Kelly.
That's how you do it. That's how you do it. Oh, you rub it. Rub it. I had it.
He read that so well. He almost overran the dig. And he's like, no, control it. Control option, Phil. I would love to see Avery go to Brewster's right shoulder. Brewster's another one of those guys that's right shoulder weak. But this one's out of the middle. Another shot pass. Oh, wow, he had to give that the chop. Who's going to clean up the miss? The best garbage, the best collector. Hits the outside part of the line and maybe timeout.
Look at Phil just taking over this game. Right?
Leandro Pinheiro has a decision to make. Do they have a timeout left?
He's like, alright, I'm tired of fucking around.
He's like, all right, I'm done.
Friend.
He's
Yeah.
like, I'm done.
Oh, they're all used, right? All the timeouts?
Yeah.
Guys,
Smart play by Kyle.
as per my guy, my tech crew in the back, they said all timeouts have been used. Alejandro Pinheiro and
Timeouts have been used, right?
yeah. Phil creating a de facto timeout for the receiving team, if you will. Avery Drost trailing by 1 in the set, leading 1-0 in the match, will serve. Drost.
How I feel like
Position 4, okay pass. Outside set, Kyle knows he's got to go.
Swing.
They're still game. They're still game.
My child's like, don't look at me.
Game point.
My daughter's like, don't look at me. Why do all 6-year-olds sound alike? When did I start sounding like different people? All 6-year-olds sound alike. I go to pick her up at school. Daddy! And I'm like, that's not my daughter. Shut up. That's not my daughter. Wow, there's the cover and Phil. Great footwork and great job facing his angle. And wow, there it is again. Compete set. Compete set, Kyle Friend. Free ball situation. Going to Drost. Maybe an option here? No. Phil defers. Antenna. The ball is in!
Let's go!
Avery, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Drost. Puts that one in the cut. Hard one. 1920.
Hey, Eric. That's how all my countries.
Don't want to sound like an East Coaster, but we have ourselves a situation. Phil takes a deep breath. Big smile on his face. Look at his face right now. He looks like there's no place he'd rather be. Tired as hell. Got enough for one more. Maybe finish 2-0 here.
You're going to take.
Will Phil go to 1? Will he take a chance? Has he been saving that position 1 serve for a rainy day, or will he stay middle? He goes middle, hits the tape. Kyle, nice pass, Kyle. Shoot set, gets it! And are you ready for game number 3? Kyle, everybody's best friend, Tim, Brew in the Stew Brewster. Set 3, calling captains. And yes, we gotta say tequila. Ready? For the bugle player, ready? Ready? Tequila! That's our way of showing our appreciation.
For the bugle.
Yes, for the revelry and retreat bugle guy.
We have Rake Man. Have you guys noticed Rake Man today?
The boogie woogie bugle boy of the South Bay in full effect.
That was quick.
Yeah, well, they're in the sun.
Holy mackerel.
We got a little sun. I'm good. I'm gonna actually put my phone here by the umbrella.
Are you leaving?
Hell
Knees are
no.
Is someone giving back massages over here? This is your chair? Yeah. I'll give it to you.
Put some sunscreen on your
I
knees.
was
No.
just getting Rake Man.
Dude, I already did.
Just on your knees, that's it.
Well, that's the only thing in the sun.
It depends if you like your buns toasted or warm, man. You have a decision to make, Casey.
That's true.
Kelly's
Warmed buns
Kelly's
only,
like
no.
toasty. Sorry, this is my wife, Kelly. I didn't introduce you. My bodyguard, man. She's honestly. I had a decision to make. I was gonna stay home and watch Stoddard come out, and she said she's coming out. So I'm like, set up. Yeah. Miles Partain, how are you doing today?
Yeah, how's he doing today? They're in the quarters.
They're in the quarters or semis.
Quarters.
And they've beaten the Norwegians in pool play, which is like, that's one of those check the
They also
forecast
beat-
in hell. It
they
just
also
froze
beat,
over thing.
They beat another good team too.
Yep. Yes. Hey, Papa Howard. Thanks for chilling with us today, man. And an absolute pleasure meeting you. All my best to Linda, okay?
Thank you very much.
Cool. Have you, sorry, introduction, my wife. You met my wife, Kelly?
Hi, Kelly.
Cool, man. That's Haley Harwood's dad. Yeah. I call him Mama and Papa Harwood because I'm respectful. I have respect. Mama raised me right. Whooped me out of trouble. You ever heard that term? I got whooped out of trouble? Yes. Because whooped out of trouble means you think you're gonna get in trouble, but you remember the last ass whooping you got, and you have flashbacks. And you're like, nah. Spray painting in the train stations. I'm a pass today. Last time I got caught, my mom beat me like I owed her money. She's like, "You gonna pay it?" I was like, I got the money. So no, that's called whooped out of trouble.
There's a new generation that doesn't know about being whooped.
No, and that generation needs their ass beat. I'm recording right now and I'm saying that. We should make a song called Whoop Their Ass.
There is a song, isn't there?
Yes. My friend who's an actor, Eric Ariola, made a song called about the kids, Whoop Their Ass. There it is, left shoulder serve again. It's worked so far. Up and down set, Avery gets dug. The transition, Brewster, stuffed, cover. Drifter, easy play for them. And Phil loses the joust, but not yet. Ooh, he's got to cover, he knows it. Whoa, what a high IQ move. So many things to say about this play. Who's gonna blink? Brewster, Doug, for Phil, for the first point of set. I don't know what Avery Drost is looking for, but you are not going to get it. That is a long rally that led to a straight-up blocking lesson against the better blocker on the tour.
Where he should have come
That was a
out
50-second rally.
Dude, I have nothing but compliments about all of the day. Yes. 15. Yo. All right, so here's your mic.
Want to get me in?
Yeah, but you ain't taking my girl's seat, to tell you that.
Wherever you need me.
You know what a drop kick looks like? I ain't trying to get drop kicked.
I just
Yes.
served on stadium.
You know, but you heard right. You know what a drop kick looks like? I ain't trying to get drop kicked.
No, I'll
Happy
take
wife,
it.
happy life.
Game 3.
Braxton's louder than I am.
Yes. Educate the young men. If you got a girl that only asks you to do one or two things, just fucking do the one or two things.
What's up, Jason DeBillius?
Right?
Let's go. Game
Mr.
3.
Wexler, we're in game 3, and man, you would not believe game 2. Just great rallies, and the first point of this set
Great
was
dig.
demonstrative of
Wow.
the rallies. There's the transition, easy read, transition, looking for one, out of bounds!
A lot of good things happening there, but Avery's all over Timmy Brewster's cutback pokey. I watched Tim do that a whole bunch.
Yes.
A good defender will pick up on a tendency. That's a tendency from Tim.
They locked in, and they got a great coach. Look, Leandro Pinheiro, one of the best in the business. He's over there, sitting over there with the hat.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Sometimes it's great talent, and sometimes you got good strategy, and sometimes you got good adjustments for the technical timeout in between sets.
And
yeah.
what a great dig in transition, too.
Yeah.
Perfect, right to the spot.
Will they go back to Avery left shoulder? Absolutely.
Oh, yeah, every ball's going to Avery.
Yeah. Well, they know, and this is the antidote. Back set. So, bringing you up to speed. This is how they came back and won the second set. On this side of the net, they served Avery left shoulder.
Yeah.
ISO play in the middle because they had a better chance of defending hits out of the middle.
Yeah.
But the adjustment for Avery back set.
Yeah.
And now on the south side, right shoulder serve, pin, force him to the pin, drift set. Only one place to go, cross court.
Yeah.
Very, very good strategy by the young guys. And that's the left shoulder serve, handled
serve.
okay
There's
until
That's that tendency.
Did it all day yesterday too.
Yeah. But for a player that has something going, keep it going.
Yes.
Right? Keep it going unless they really bite on it.
Also, Avery hasn't been a defender.
For those of you that are tuning in right now, I just got joined with the Wex, Aaron Wexler,
Happy to be
former
here, Jason. Thanks for having me.
UCLA libero and NCAA championship winning coach with the women's team in 2011. There's the dig! Transition, Brewster, Doug. Nice dig, and there's your transition king. And there's a very, very important switch. You do not want to go on this switch 4-1, regardless of that being advantage side, coach.
I was just going to say, it's not fair for Phil. Phil's up there so high. He's up there. He's in a different atmosphere than everyone else. It's not fair.
Well,
49 years old.
I will say the altitude in which he operates is a more even playing field. Otherwise, it wouldn't even be a third set.
But that
Kyle
set was
Friend.
drifting away from him, and he still made a play on it.
Yeah, that's what good players do. So Phil, the defender on this one, Avery Drost.
I like them split blocking.
This probably means he's jump serving and not jump floating. There's the jump serve. There's a serve out of the middle.
I love this strategy. I was begging for them to do this with Slinsky.
You did not need to be a Mystic Mac coach to know that a jump serve was coming.
So the next play now, one person's got to slide step into that spot and just make him try to paint a sideline.
I think they'll be fine.
Feels like I'm just gonna do that.
I think Friend and Brewster are going to hump it out.
I'd say there should be a big side step right here by Friend going into the middle, taking that.
And Phil,
Friend should take that middle.
when he does get a dig in the back, he's going to transition it.
Phil's got Phil's really his defense. I'll explain in a minute, but I want to say something nice. And Kyle, wow,
Right decision.
boy,
Just missed the execution there.
call Nino. We have another Luff balloon.
Can Phil get 3 in a row? It's great to get 2, but to
I
get
think
3
he can
is-
because if you allow him to, that he's streaky,
Here
right?
comes the middle serve again.
We've seen Phil get 6 in a row. There's a serve out of the middle. Tim covers a ton. Back set. Tim over, and there's a little Nemo on the net, if you will, and the stress. The stress for the fans for Avery is at a heightened level right now.
Great handset, even though it was just from the
Look at
little
this
side.
one holding her head.
Back right there.
Oh, she's on the phone.
Thanks.
She's like, gotcha. She said,
know,
gotcha.
4-4, Jason?
Yep, we got it. Very interesting. Who gets the 5 first? And on this side, they've been serving right shoulder. This time it's left, and
Not a great pull there.
that's a testament to how a set could be a double and not spin.
It's just not a great pull on the best setter in the world, perhaps in history.
Yeah,
I mean, you can't argue with Karch.
No.
I got to put Karch in that discussion, but
but if you're gonna pull, don't pull line. It's such an easy read at this level. You got to switch your pulls if you're gonna pull, or dip and pull, which Coach Pinero's been teaching him. Dip and pull. I'll explain in a minute.
nice set.
Wow!
Timmy Brewster is so good at the side set.
He hit that like
Facing the net.
That was the Queen's wrist right there, boy. He said, "I have one thing to say: sachet, shante, tequila."
5-5. Good game here.
Yeah. And I'm going to quote Randy Stokely again. He said, "Whoever reaches 5 first is going to win."
You know what? I like that, but I'm
Did not happen the last game.
gonna raise that to 10.
No,
No.
no.
I'm gonna say 10 on that.
Evan Corey and Troy Fields reached 5 first.
They did. In fact, 6-4, right?
6-4.
Yeah.
I like that serve right there. Going after the ocean side with some risk and some aggression. I like that.
Yep, I do too. Avery Drost to block. Expect Phil
The
to
thin
come up with
beast.
something gnarly.
Oh,
What just happened?
I like how they're like.
What just happened? Something pop? Guys, check the 4 corners. Did something pop? Or we're good? Nice.
Oh, Philip.
Wow, there's a
Ooh,
great
that-
set and Phil detonates.
that might be a double. I would argue that's a double. Yeah, both of them are arguing.
Wait, I just missed this. So did they just switch blocking?
Oh, yellow card. I like it. I like it.
Talk about the yellow card. What's
The
happening?
set was bad. I would argue that too.
And Timmy must have said something not nice because Kyle's still talking.
So he's like yelling.
But I'm cool with the yellow card. That's
Get out of
cool.
it.
Get some emotion going. I'm totally cool with
A
that.
little Chewbacca action.
Get a little, yeah, get a
A little
chippy.
Star Wars Chewbacca action by Kyle
Right,
Friend.
right.
Chewy. It was not a double, Chewy.
Yeah, so that should have been called.
Phil with the jump serve. Phil jump serve, middle. Ace!
Now that's got to be established before the play. Who's got middle? Right? Who's got middle? That should not happen in a set 3 in a elimination match. right? Someone's got to pinch to the middle and say, I got middle.
I think I will say it like this. Okay, from coach to player to coach, because you're both. I would say anything to Tim's left shoulder, left shoulder, take it. You're left-handed, but predominantly on that side of the court, right? The other side got that.
But the scouting report is that Phil loves middle, right?
Yeah.
So it doesn't necessarily have to be cross.
No.
One of those guys just shift in there and make him go line, right? Make him do something outside of his comfort zone.
So
his comfort zone is middle.
Educating our audience at home. Typically, Kyle Friend would take middle on that,
Yeah.
okay? But specifically, Phil has a right-hander's cut that starts his right shoulder, winds up in the middle. So anything to Tim's left shoulder, take it. Anything you can't take in your left shoulder, Kyle, take it.
And a lot of
run
times
the back
they're
side.
coming off a yellow card, right? They're
Yeah.
frustrated. A lot of times when a team is frustrated, they forget the small things. One of the small things is calling the middle right away, right? They're still coming off that frustration. They're like, let's just side out. Probably forgot to call the middle.
Kyle, we're always interested in the play that happens after the yellow card, right?
Well, right.
Right.
And
Sometimes the yellow card's not important, but what happens next?
exactly. And even right now, out of the timeout, this is a big one too, right?
Yeah.
Got a yellow, gave up an ace. Now, can they stop the bleeding? So someone's got to shift into that middle early. Take that middle away.
Avery doing some test jumps, some practice jumps for the serve.
And I do like the split blocking here.
Look, Phil has every right to go back to the middle and allow him to fix that. But at the same time, let's not be surprised if he goes Kyle's left shoulder position 4 or zone 4.
Kyle took a step to the middle.
He did.
I just play in training.
Phil a little bit of a miss hit on that jump serve, and that was kind of a double.
And there's 3 in a row, right? 3 points in a row. That could be the match. We'll see what happens.
Wow. Dude, at least Phil was there in spirit.
But the interesting thing
Kyle.
about this team is that 2 very, very good blockers, right? We got one Olympic gold medal blocker, and Avery's a great blocker.
Avery's a great all-around player.
I just feel bad.
First time I seen Avery play, he made the semifinals playing back row for Bill Kolinsky. Oh my goodness!
And there's 4 in a row.
On the disadvantage side.
4 points
On
in
something
a row.
we call the bad side.
Now going back to 10, right? First team to 10. I agree with Randy, but I'm gonna raise him to 10. Down 5-10 on the bad side.
Yeah.
After 4 points in a row, that's tough to bounce back.
Also, when he starts hitting the tape, I mean, you got to pretty much play back line for this guy, right? He starts hitting tape on
Watch
that.
the middle serve here. Let's
When
see.
it rains, it pours, guys. We knew vintage Phil always likes to take a chance
That's
at position
it's a
4.
great run
Yeah.
by him, though.
Yeah.
Great run.
But we knew one of those were coming. It was just a matter of in or out. You know.
Let's see if Tim can score a couple points here on the bad side.
Actually, let me hoodie up. What am I doing? I got a hood, man. What's
Going
up?
with just a chill floater, huh?
Yeah.
That might be too easy.
There's the up and down set to Avery.
Oh!
Wow.
And he proved me wrong. Sometimes you just pop it in there, trust your blocker to go make a play.
There is enough stuffs in this match. Kyle Friend had 5 the second set, but there are enough stuffs in this match to make you think it's Thanksgiving.
We got
man.
checkers and chess in this moment right now.
Yeah.
There's the cutback. You rarely see the cutback on 2, but that was the right time for that.
I don't think you rarely see it with Phil though.
No,
Phil,
he likes to
goofy
cut.
foot?
No, but his on 2 is usually wrist away. It is. I watched them all morning.
I think we got to disagree on the sample size.
I watched them yesterday.
Well,
too.
yesterday crosses what they gave him, so he took it, right?
But that
but
cutback is
but
rare.
a lefty
he doesn't,
approach.
He doesn't do too much of that cutback. It's all wrist away on that on 2 play.
It's actually scouted that way, Coach.
Really?
They scout that. They pick the lesser of 2 evils.
I'd like to see some stats on that.
Yeah. Well, I'll give you mechanics. If you're a goofy foot, you have a lefty approach. It's easier to cut back than it is wrist away.
That I agree with. I'm just going off percentages. His
I got a
percentages
goofy
is
foot
wrist away.
sitting next to me.
Goofy foot here.
Yep. Tina Gradina,
Nice pickup.
right? Samoilovs. Wow, and there's Phil, man.
Phil
How
with
you
the
trying to
play.
go?
Phil with the play.
And let that be a lesson, ladies and gentlemen. Never try to jumbo a giant.
Well, and Phil picked up on a slow approach. The only thing about that play I didn't like is that Tim Brewster slowed his approach down kind of early. The set wasn't quite what he wanted. I think he wanted it a little higher. And Phil picked up on it and said, okay, you're going to shoot it? I'll just back up. Play your shot.
No doubt. I agree. Totally. 12-8, third set.
12-8, but they're on the good side now. Tim Brewster and Kyle
Yeah.
Friend.
I got to tell you this though, the last time they were on the
Looks
good
like maybe
good side, they gave up 5 straight
We
points.
could have a medical here. We could have a medical. Looks like he's grabbing his pec.
Wow, interesting.
Oh, is his lat messed up?
Maybe his pec or his shoulder. It looks like we're gonna have a medical timeout. 5 minutes here.
Wow.
Hey, our woman gets to go to work.
Hey, get in there. Get in there. Stretch. Oh,
So
no.
while we're in the medical
Yeah.
timeout, tell me how your day's gone so far.
It's been amazing.
I know you had to pick it up and represent the Tailors a little bit, help them warm up and coach a little bit.
Yeah, I helped a couple teams warm up today. It's always fun to be back out on the court. You know, the cool thing about being on the court, there's just so much adrenaline. You know, for me, being a former player, and I still try to play a little bit here and there, but I've been in the dance a couple times, and I call this whole show the dance. And to be in those black lines right there, nothing like it. Super fun. So just being out there today, just warming teams up, kind of felt that feeling again. You know, you taste it, you want more of it.
And I love it when people see you and light up. They're like, it's Wex.
Yeah.
Right?
Super fun serving
Yeah.
on Stadium. I actually felt some nerves, even though just warming up the Tailors. Just to be out there, felt, being looked at by all those people. Super fun.
Did you hit any into the net?
I wish I could.
My first serve was out. First serve was a little long. Taylor Crabb looked at me like, come on, man.
Wait. Wow. So very interesting to see what's going on here.
Yeah, maybe on that pole dig, looked like he tweaked it a little bit.
Tim being coached by Coach Leandro, but at the same time staring at his partner, making sure there's a little bit of concern there.
But I kind of like this medical. Hopefully he's fine. But if it's not that bad, that's a good medical.
It's definitely packed. That sucks. That's not how I want this to end.
No, certainly not how you want it to end, but. What up, Lady Scott? What's good, babe? Scott, do you know Aaron?
Hi.
Yeah.
Aaron Wexler. Nice
Aaron
to meet you.
Wexler, West Coast Volleyball.
Within the Game podcast.
He's
Yes, within the game.
The inspired athlete.
Yes.
Let's go.
And the author of the what? You're
We're
just
all
doing
the
all
inspired
damn.
athletes. The message is we are all the inspired
I like
athletes.
it.
To everyone watching too,
Man,
you are
you
the
were-
inspired athlete.
You went from straight hippie to fucking entrepreneur, man. That's so good, man.
Straight hippie.
Yeah.
Hey, it's all about just letting the good vibes just pour out of you.
Can you appreciate why I like people around me like that? Because I'm a fucking hater, dude. I really am. I'm a hater from Brooklyn, dude, and I need to surround myself with as many positive, glass half full motherfuckers as I can, dude. I married one, dude. This one,
You've been
glass
nothing,
half full,
You've been
dude.
nothing but kind to me
Yeah.
since I met you a day ago.
Well, if I've been kind to you,
How is he?
it came from a real place. Because
okay?
if I don't like you, she'll be the first to tell you. If I don't like you, I won't
Insertion
pretend.
point?
I won't be a dick about it. No, I wouldn't be a dick about it, but I wouldn't pretend. Yeah, I'm not. I'm just too old, man. I can't fuck with that.
He's gonna
I
play,
can't lie
he's
to
gonna
people.
play.
Let's go, Kyle.
You can't, right? You can't lie to people.
Just like the Karate Kid.
There's an old saying: if you're honest, you don't have to have a good memory.
She clapped her hands.
You heard that
and
one?
Here we go.
There's an old saying: if you're honest, you don't have to have a good memory.
Here we go. We're back to action.
Hey, we're back.
I like Kyle pushing
We're
through
back, and Casey sitting right here on the Raptors, ready to like topple over this thing and hug Avery Drost.
That's
Get her
a
some
warrior.
Drost. Get her a hunk of man. Here we go.
Definitely just a friend.
Oh, if you don't, I will. If you don't, I will, man. He's a hunk. Yeah.
Challenge him.
that. Yeah.
He's gonna fail.
There's the jump set.
Oh, nice.
Straight, but I'm not blind. Wow! Phil with a little bit of.
Stare down control.
It was something that actually qualified by his
It's a different
standards
game
as a
Phil
stare
actually
down.
plays.
It's a semi-stare down.
It's a slow turn.
Yeah, but
And-
it's a nice pickup, actually.
And Aaron, you've seen this a million times with Phil. Game 3, picks it up, turns it up an entire notch, and it
thin
looks like
beast.
a whole different level of play.
I always say it's not fair.
No, no, you just said that.
Fair.
He's like, if you listen to me from the beginning, Jay. Wow, there's a tape shot.
Can you put more dry sand in there?
He can still play for another 5-10 years if he wants to.
She has the craziest hair.
I saw who you were looking at over there. That girl with like the ab flab and like the blonde. No.
I was looking at the boys.
Okay.
I was looking at
Nice. Sorry about that. Little Missy Elliott moment. Boys, all type of boys.
I was raised by Puerto Rican Chinese boys.
Taya, 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 taya.
Nice pickup. Nice pickup.
There it is.
Tim Brewster.
The
Great pickup.
So we all know Brewster long enough before he was even 18, right?
I played against him when he was 18 with Schwengel.
No. That's right.
When he and Schwengel played,
Yeah.
and he's come a long way. But I love that defensive
Schwengel
stance.
too,
Yeah,
right? Schwengel as well.
for sure.
But this chemistry, these two.
They got great chemistry. But I love his defensive stance. He gets real low.
Yeah. 13-10. Avery threads the needle for match point
Let's go, Avery.
That's a nice
opportunity
clean side out by
number
Avery.
1.
Clean side out by Avery right there. Right down the middle. Great pass on a tough
Wait a
floater.
minute. Is Avery going up to block?
That was
Okay.
impressive, Avery. Good job.
No, that's Phil.
Here we go.
Phil on the pins for the block. Avery Drost with the jump serve. Takes something off of it. Good move. That ball got away. And that ball sails out of bounds. And so sails the hopes of Brewster and friends. Winners!
Good game, good game. You love to see it in 3. Hopefully Kyle's okay. Good job, everybody. I'll take one of those.
Yes.
Let's go.
So before you go, let's talk about Phil's ability to take over game 3.
Oh man, I mean, like I said,
Right here, girl.
you said it before. He's been able to do it for over a decade. He always saves a little bit left for that game 3, and he is a chess master, right? He's picking up on information on those first 2 sets, and when it's time to really push, he's got some extra info and some extra altitude.
Lexi, what's your live? Is it Facebook, YouTube?
It's on Sport Feed.
Sport feed, cool.
Yeah. Do you know what that is?
No, but I can learn. I'll learn after.
You should.
You think I'm gonna shake my head and pretend I do? No, I'm good.
But it looked like a great game.
It was look, hey, for everybody at home, man, for the Wex man, this is awesome. We got another women's match coming up. One of the more beloved players in the tournament, Jeannie Arango, against Carly Khan. Here we go again. Until then, see ya.